Hello and welcome to the Met Office 10-day trend. The main trend over the next 10 days is that it will turn colder through the weekend and it will stay cold through next week. But if you're hoping for, or if you are dreading the prospect of any early season snowfall, well, the big news is the vast majority of people will not see any snow because the next 5 or 6 days are likely to stay dry for most of us, increasingly sunny through the weekend. And any showers that do come along through next week, and there's some uncertainty in this aspect of the forecast, are most likely to be rain, that is away from the tops of mountains. It will nevertheless feel cold into the start of next week. Easterly winds in November are never mild, but they're just not as cold as we've seen easterly winds, for example, earlier this year. There'll be a big contrast to what we see on Wednesday. Southerly winds and very mild air across the country. These southerly winds push away weather fronts from the northwest for a time, and that means early cloud and rain clears away from western Scotland. Sunny spells developing. A few sunny spells for Northern Ireland, plenty of fine weather for Northern England and North Wales. Cloudier elsewhere, but wherever you are, it will be mild. And in the sunny spells in the north of Scotland, 17 degrees possible. Another beautiful day for the north of Scotland on Friday, sunshine and mild air, but elsewhere, a bit more cloud around. However, most places staying dry, and again, that mild feed of air from the south. The southerly winds helping to keep weather fronts well to the west of us as we start off the weekend. Subtle changes, though, in the position of this area of high pressure will change the wind direction across the UK and will start to draw up southeasterly winds. That will help to bring in clearer air, and any early cloud on Saturday will clear away to sunny skies. Sunday's even sunnier across the British Isles. A beautiful day, but it will feel cold in the increasingly brisk easterly wind. 8 or 9 degrees for most places, but one exception, the northwest of Scotland, where we continue to have some shelter from the mountains to the southeast and temperatures into the mid-teens. So the trend through the weekend is that it will turn increasingly sunny. And as we go through the weekend, temperatures will start to decrease. But nothing exceptionally cold through the weekend. It will just feel pretty chilly in the wind. Again, the exception, northwest Scotland, it will stay mild throughout Saturday and Sunday. The start of next week, though, we keep an easterly wind, high pressure over Scandinavia, that easterly wind making it feel cold throughout Monday and Tuesday. It's coming in from the North Sea, and that means we'll see increasing cloudy skies and a few showers affecting eastern areas. Brightest, driest weather to the west. Now, any showers are most likely to be rain because temperatures at lower levels are most likely to be around the middle single figures. It's not going to be a really cold spell. It just will feel colder compared to the next few days. Here's a temperature and rainfall trend for the next 10 days for a central part of the UK. So it goes out to Saturday there. This is this coming weekend. And that's when you see the downward trend in temperatures across many areas from double figures down into mid-single figures. We've got 3 here and 6 here. So the mid-single figures is about where the temperatures will be throughout next week by day and a little bit colder by night. Now, you can see some error bars on these temperature values. That indicates increasing uncertainty by the end of next week. But the top of the error bars do not really go above the high single figures. So, well, what looks most likely is that it will stay cold through next week. And it will feel cold because of that brisk easterly wind, no matter where you are. Rainfall's a bit more complicated. You can see very dry air through the weekend and into the start of next week, but big error bars throughout next week indicating a lot of uncertainty. There's an increased chance that we'll see some rain or showers throughout Wednesday to Saturday, but, well, it's very difficult to get the details right at this stage. So what we can say for sure is that days 7 to 10, it will stay cold. But there is uncertainty over rainfall and perhaps mountain snow. We will keep you updated as the next few days get underway. Of course, you can follow those updates through the Met Office social media channels, and you can take a look at the forecast where you are via the Met Office website and app. Bye-bye.